Chinese people generally drink tea in two major ways. Some, according to their personal taste, like to add salt, sugar, milk, shallot, orange peel, mint, longan, and Chinese date into tea while drinking, whereas some others only cook tea with boiled water without adding any to spoil the original taste of tea. This is called pure drinking, in which way some people drink with big bowls to satisfy thirsty, and some others who emphasize the color, fragrance, and taste of tea, in particular about the water quality, would sip and appreciate the tea slowly. If equal importance is given to the drinking atmosphere, tea cooking technique, as well as public relations, one has to go to tea house to appreciate the tea ceremony. Tea ceremonies are not mystic. They are both commonplace and elevated, just like the character of Chinese people, causal and natural, not restricted by certain patterns. The Chinese have an inveterate habit of drinking tea. The way of drinking tea goes through a change from simplicity to complication, and then back to simplicity again, from frying to cooking, from raw tea to loose tea. At the very beginning, people put leaves directly into mouth, just like Shen Nong did. Then put the leaves into the pot to boil it. Later, with the improvement of tea production and preservation skills, people ground tea leaves to make tea cake and added water when drinking it. Up to Ming Dynasty, loose tea leaves completely replaced tea cake to take the lead in tea drinking, and has continued ever since. It's recorded in documents that as early as 2000 BC, Sichuan province in southwest China already produced tea leaves, and even presented them as tribute to the royal family of Kingdom Zhou. Some scholars also found out that the discovery and usage of tea has a history of at least 10,000 years. Still, it has been a long time before tea was widely accepted as a kind of drink. Within a very long period, tea is as important as medicine, or even important than it is food and drink. The earliest way of making use of tea is probably that people picked leaves off a tree and put them directly in mouth, just like what Shen Nong did. According to the record in ancient books of China, in the time of spring and autumn, a chancellor named Yan Yin led a very frugal life. He ate rice and few meat dishes every day, with some Ming, means tea in Chinese dishes. What is Ming dish? It is fresh tea leaves used as dish to accompany rice. This custom of eating tea as a dish is still in action in some ethnic groups of China nowadays. Some ethnic groups in Yunnan pound tea leaves into little pieces, add garlic, pepper, and salt, and make delicious cold dishes of them. Tea leaves can also be pickled in bamboo canisters. Knead the fresh leaves after steaming them soft. Put them in a bamboo canister and pickle them tight. Dry them and seal the canister for the leaf pieces to ferment. After 2 or 3 months, the pieces are taken out. Put in a jar and added spices such as sesame oil. You can take them out anytime you want to eat. Even in the time of Wei and Jin, in northern and southern dynasties, when drinking tea was in full swing because of the influence of Buddhism. The custom of having tea as a dish was not entirely extinct. At that time, some boiled tea with porridge called Ming porridge. Some other boiled tea with flour called flour tea. Today, whenever you enter a chop house in any city in China, you can almost always order tea eggs. Add tea leaves when boiling eggs, so the eggs will have the fragrance of tea leaves. This is an old tradition of China.